Hello, welcome to all of you for the online video tutorials of database management system. The course title is Database Management System and course code is 22319. Okay, I am Pratik Chopde. I am going to explain all the concepts related to the course database management system. So we will start with our first tutorial. Our first tutorial about the database system concepts. Okay, in this tutorial, we are going to cover the first CO that is mentioned in our syllabus. The first CO is design normalized database on a given data. That is the CO number one. CO means what? It is the course outcome number one. What are the learning outcome from this tutorial that we have to see? The concept of data. What is the database? What is the DBMS and what is the goal of DBMS? What is the file system? What are the advantages of DBMS over the file system? And applications of DBMS. In what areas DBMS is used? So we will start with our syllabus. Our first topic is the concept of data. If you are going to learn the database management system, then you should know what is the data. So data is what? So data is nothing but data is the information. The information is available throughout the world. Okay. So data is what? Data is defined as a facts or figures. Data is defined as a facts or figures or information that is stored in or used by a computer. So it should be a digital data. Data means what? They are the facts or figures or the information that is stored in or used by a computer. We can take the one example of data. All of you know the Aadhaar card. Okay. So for making the Aadhaar card, the information is needed like that your personal information, your name, your address, your date of birth, as well as they can also scan your eyes retina, thumb, okay, your all fingerprints, okay. So that is the information or data. Information is nothing but it is the data. Eh, okay, so that is the concept of data. Means when you are going to talk to anyone, what is the data? So data is what? Data is the information that is collected from the various sources. Okay. Next, there are a lot of types of data. From that, we can collect the information. Geographical data, cultural data, scientific data, financial data, statistical data, meteorological data, natural data, transport data, banking data. Okay, so mm, these are the some types. But apart from these types, again, lot of types of data are available. From that, you can collect the information. So such a collective information is called as the data. Next is the what is the database. Okay. So all of you know the database. Most of the people are using the web applications, mobile application, but they are only able to see the front end. But what is the back end? Where is the data is stored? So the data is stored in a database. Okay. All of you having the Gmail, Facebook, Twitter account, but where is the information is stored? Okay. When you are going to post anything on Facebook, okay, So where is that photo or video is stored? So that photo and video is stored in the background. Where is the your username and password are saved? So they are saved in the background. As you can see in this animation, lot of files are coming from the database and it is stored in the computer, or the database consists of the lot of information that can be retrieved from the computer side or mobile side. So that is the database. So what is the database system? Next topic is the database system. So database system is a computer based record keeping system. What is the database system? So database system is a computer based record keeping system whose overall purpose is to record and maintain the information. What is the purpose of the database system? So is to record and maintain the information. So that is the purpose of the database system. If anyone asks to you what is the database system, as you can see that figure, there are a lot of databases are available, and that computer user is going to collect the information. Okay, so these are the sources, or these are the databases where the information is stored. From that database, this user is going to retrieve the information or storing the information. It is the bidirectional way. Okay, so this computer user can be able to store the information in the database, as well as he or she can be able to retrieve the information from this database. So database system is nothing but it is a computer based record keeping system whose overall purpose is to record and maintain the information. Okay, so that is the database system. Next topic is the DBMS. We have to see the definition of DBMS. What is the DBMS? So all of you know DBMS stands for the database management system. DBMS stands for the database management system. So that is the definition of DBMS. Okay, it is the definition of it is the full form of DBMS, database management system. But what is the DBMS? So DBMS is a collection. It is a collection of interrelated data and set of programs to access those data. Okay. Now, if we are going to see the definition of DBMS, database management system is a collection of interrelated data. Means first we have to collect the data, and that data should be interrelated with each other. Okay. So I have given the example of Aadhaar card. What is the interrelated data there? Your personal information, your thumb, your eyes retina, your address, your age, your date of birth. Okay, so all the data is interrelated. Means what? Database management system is what? It is a collection of interrelated data and set of program to access those data. So we have to write the set of program to access those data. Means according to our condition, we have to write the program. That program is known as the structural query language. That is the SQL. Okay. So we can see that later. But what is the current point? Current point is the database management system. What is the database management system? For the definition, you have to understand 2 points. DBMS means first, it is the collection of interrelated data. First, you have to collect the data, and that data should be interrelated. And second, for storing or retrieving the data, we have to write the set of program. So, DBMS is a collection of interrelated data, and it is a set of program to access those data. So that is the definition of DBMS. And this definition is very important. As you are going to learn the database management system, you should know the definition. The collection of data usually referred to as a database. Okay, as in previous slide we have seen that computer user is able to store and retrieve the data in the database or from the database. So it is a collection of data, and where we can collect the data in the database. And the database system is a computer based record keeping system. That is the DBMS. Now next is the goal of DBMS. Why you are going to learn the DBMS subject? Okay, there are a lot of subjects you are going to learn, but every subject has a particular goal, and that goal you should know. So what is the goal of DBMS? So DBMS goal is that it provides a way to store, and retrieve the database information. Means after learning this subject, you are able to store and retrieve the database information. Means after learning this subject, you are able to create your own database. You can store information in that database. Also, you can able to retrieve the information from this database. So that is the goal of DBMS. After goal of DBMS, our next topic is applications. What are the applications of DBMS? Where is the DBMS is used? So in a lot of places, DBMS is used, but we can cover few of them. So first is a banking. All of you know the digital banking, internet banking, UPI, mobile banking. So for that purpose, database plays a very important role, because in background or behind the system, behind your GUI, what is important? Where is your data is stored? So your data is stored in the database. Okay. And for handling that, we have need the database management system. Second is the airline, railways, bus reservation. Few years ago, if you want to book the ticket for your journey, you may go to the railway station, bus station, or airport for booking the ticket. But nowadays, you can able to book your ticket from your home. So this is only because of the database management system. Okay, it simply asks you enter your personal details, and then your starting journey point and where you have to go. Okay, and what is the date of your journey. Then it shows the available tickets. You can book your ticket as per your choice, and you can make a payment. So this is possible only because of the database management system. Third is the universities. Again, in universities, database plays a very important role as results declares online. Okay, so your all student information is maintained in database. Next is a credit and debit card transaction. Okay, so in again credit and debit card transaction, it plays a vital role, because everywhere when you are going to swipe, or you can make online payments through your credit and debit card. So in that case, database plays a very important role. Next is a telecommunication. In telecommunication, it plays a very important role, as you can see the current scenario. What is the digital India? So everywhere you will need the mobile network. So for that purpose, behind the background, it plays a vital role, as well as what is the information of your customer, company customer, that is again stored in the telecommunication database. Finance and sales. So again in this it is the important application of database management system. E-commerce and online retailers. Okay, nowadays everyone uses the e-commerce or online retailer websites, such as the Flipkart, Amazon, Myntra. Okay, so what you can see on that website, what they can show you. Okay. Means what? You can only see the front end, but in back end there is a huge database of every online retailer website. From that website, you can choose your product as per your choice, and you can make payment and you get your delivery within a 7 to 8 days. So it is a very important role in this online retailer shopping. Okay. Next is a manufacturing. In manufacturing process, again, there is a huge amount of role of database. So these are the some applications of database. Apart from this application, there are again lot of applications are available. You can take that application, you can note that application. So we can see the next topic, that is the popular DBMS software that are available in the world. Okay. So what are the popular DBMS software? So first popular DBMS software is the MySQL, that all students are aware about that software. That is the MySQL. Second is the Microsoft Access. It is the basic software that all of you know, because if you are going to compare with MySQL, everyone told you that MySQL is better as compared to the Microsoft Access, because there are certain drawbacks of Microsoft Access. Okay. Third one is the Oracle, which is the largest popular. It is the most popular software, database software throughout the world. Third is the fourth one is the PostgreSQL. Okay. Fifth one is the DBase. Sixth is the Fox Pro. Seven is the SQLite, which is specially designed database for the Android. IBM DB2, MariaDB. Next one is the MongoDB, and last one is the Microsoft SQL Server. So apart from this list, some softwares are paid software and some softwares are the open source software. So you can use the software as per your requirement. If you want to develop the Android application and there is a need of database, so for that purpose you are going to use the SQLite, or you are going to develop a desktop application, so you may use the MySQL, MongoDB, or SQL Server. So it is as per your choice which software you have to choose. So this is the list of some popular software. From this list, you have to write any 4 to 5 software if question is asked for 2 marks. Okay. So these are the some popular software, DBMS software, that are used throughout the world. Next topic, we have to see the file system. What are the file system and how DBMS overcome the file system? Okay. So file system is what? So file system is a general and it is the easy to use to store the general file, which require less security and constraint. Okay. So that is the drawback of file system. Okay. What is the drawback? It has the less security and less constraint. Okay. So we are going to see the 2 points parallelly. First column represent the drawbacks or disadvantages of file system, while database management system column represent the advantages of DBMS over the file system. So parallelly we are going to see the both topics. Okay. So file system is what? It is a very easy to use and it stores the general files. It is not able to store all the files, but while storing that file, it has a less security and less constraint. So that is a drawback of file management system. And this drawback is overcome by the database management system. So database management system is what? Where the security constraints are high. Where the security constraints are high. Means if you are going to compare the DBMS with the file system. So file system having the less security, but database management system having the high security as going to compare with the file management system. Second point is that data redundancy is more. Data redundancy is more in file management system, while data redundancy is less in the database management system. So what is the data redundancy? So data redundancy means duplication of data. Here the duplicate data is present. Duplicate data means what? One file is storing at a multiple location. If there is a file in your computer system, you can store that file at multiple location. So that is nothing but it creates the data redundancy, means duplication of data. So it should be more in a file management system. So data redundancy is more in file management system, while it is less in the database management system. Third point is the data inconsistency is more in a file system. So again, that is the drawback of the file management system, where it is less in database management system. So every drawback of file management system is overcome by the database management system. Next is a fourth fourth point is the centralization. Centralization is hard to get when it comes to the file management system. Means all the data is not stored at a central location. It is stored at a distributed location. So you will not get the centralized data if you are going to use the file management system. But you are going to use the database management system, you can achieve the centralization concept. Okay. So centralization is achieved in a database management system. Means what? All the data is stored at a central location. Okay. That so what is the use? Data is stored at a central location. You can access that data easily. Okay. So that are the drawbacks of file management system. What is the first drawback? First drawback is that it having the less security and constraint, but it is overcome by the database management system. Okay. Second drawback of file management system, there is a data redundancy in file management system, but data redundancy is very less in database management system. Inconsistent data is available in file management system, while inconsistent data is not available in the database management system. Fourth point is very important, that is the centralization. While storing the data in the database, there is the you are not able to achieve the centralization in file management system, because when you are going to store the file, you can store it at multiple location, or that file should be distributed in your computer system. But while storing the data in the database management system, all the data is stored at a central location or one location. So it centralization concept is achieved in database management system. Next, fifth point is user locate the physical address of the file to access the data. Okay, so that is again drawback of the file management system. Users are able to locate the physical address of the file, so it is not a good thing. Your system can be easily hacked by anyone if your system physical address is located by the anyone. So that is the drawback. But in database management system, user is unaware of the physical address where is the data is stored. So user don't know, okay, where is data is stored. Actually data is stored in database, but user are not able to get the physical address of your system. So that is the advantages of database management system over the file management system. Sixth one is we have already covered that security is low in file management system. Why security is low? Because user can be able to locate the physical address, while security is high in database management system because user are not able to get the physical address of your machine. And last point is the file management system store the unstructured data. It stores the unstructured data as the isolated data files entities. Okay, means the data that available in file management system, that is not a structured data. While in database management system, you can store the structured data which have well-defined constraint and interrelation. Why I'm going to tell that in database you can store the structured data, because in database you can use the table. You can use the table. So in that table you are able to store your data in a structure format, and that structure data having the constraint and interrelation with each other. So that is the advantages of database management system. So from this topic we can cover two things. First thing is that if question is asked what are the drawbacks of file management system, then you have to represent the file management system column. If the question is asked like this, what are the advantages of database management system over the file management system? Then you have to represent the column or content that are available in the database management system. Okay. So that is the end of our first tutorial. Thank you.